because
right?
of those pothole problems.
Yeah, that stabilizing temperature pattern really going to help, and I'll show you that change that's going to be coming up too. That can also mean severe weather back in the forecast as well. We'll show you that coming up in just a few minutes. We'll start you off though with a traffic alert that continues on Interstate 280. That poor vehicle just still off to the side of the road. Watch out for that. That is Iowa bound just before you hit the bridge on 280. So that's down to one lane in that direction. Weather-wise, today not that bad actually. We're going to get a little break from the rain, which is nice. We had that nice soaking rain yesterday that for most of us, except for Angie Sharp, held off into the later evening hours as she got her walk underway. She ran into some rain, but most of us stayed dry until after 5, 6 o'clock or so. We will stay dry today. We will see some clouds coming in by about lunchtime. Those will clear back out, allowing for some sunshine into the afternoon. Now, we are going to kick the winds up a bit, but with highs near 50, we're going to kind of cancel out the wind chill, if you will, so I'm not too concerned about that. And actually, if you're south of Interstate 80, Galesburg down towards Monmouth and Burlington, you will see a little more sunshine, and I think you're going to hit the low 50s. I still think that's a good possibility for us here in the metro with those breezy conditions. Now, tonight, the winds will start to relax a little bit, and that means the potential for some frost as lows get to near freezing. But tomorrow, a much better day, especially in terms of temperatures, because we are going to be heading for the low 60s, albeit we're also going to be tracking in a couple of scattered showers, especially later in the day. You know, this kind of favors after that 2, 3 o'clock hour, some of the warmth coming in that'll generate a few of those showers. Not the only chance for showers we have this week, by the way, either. Let's start with that before we get into the warmth that's going to be coming in for next week. So this is the rain expected as we go through the next 5, 6 days or so. Showers on a scattered basis for Tuesday, again on Thursday. More isolated activity as we end the work week on Friday. And the rainfall not going to be that impressive either. Most of us under a half an inch, maybe a quarter of an inch in some spots. Severe weather also not on the board for this week either. That's going to change though as we go into next week. And the reason for that is, look at the temperature pattern. We're going to go from 40s the end of this week into the 70s as we hit early next week. So this is that cool shot that I showed you last week that would be coming in, especially for the second half of this week. The reason for that, well, the jet stream, once again, diving down to the Gulf Coast. That means more severe weather for areas like Texas, Louisiana, Arkansas, and Alabama. That cool shot arrives here for Thursday and Friday, but watch what happens to the pattern next week. That jet stream goes way to the north, and the dip heads to the west of us, and that's where you can expect the severe weather to be. So prospects for severe weather, including large hail damaging winds and maybe even a few tornadoes, will be on the rise for us as we get towards the middle part of next week, especially with that type of a pattern moving in. You're also going to feel some humidity too as we go into next week, as those 70s work their way in. Could even feel a little muggy at times. And that's what's going to eventually fuel the threat for strong storms. So we're going to keep an eye on that in the next several days, and we'll fine-tune the timing and the track of all that for you. But today, yeah, you can put away the umbrella as temperatures head for the 50s this afternoon.